That's a lot of water. Is our worst week of van life yet.
I don't even know what I would have done differently.
We're Chico and Moritz, and we converted this box truck into our dream tiny home on wheels. Consider subscribing so you don't miss out on more van life reality, travel, and outdoor adventures. Good morning, YouTube. If I speak in a voice that sparks excitement and optimism, I will feel better about this situation that is happening right now. Right, Moritz?
I hope so.
I hope so, he says. But you can see by the concerned look in the piercing glare of my eyes at you that I don't feel very good about this situation. Yesterday when we were cleaning off the windows, because it does get condensated, Moritz noticed a little droplet of water by our skylight. And for those of you who have been with us from the very beginning, you know that Hubert lived through an entire winter in Toronto where it was snowing, it was thawing, it was snowing, it was thawing, and nothing happened. There was no leaks. We made sure to check for all of the leaks during that season because that would tell us when or where things might have cracked, where water could have gone in and expanded the walls or joints or what have you. And we were feeling like so confident about the skylight because it was A, a new hole in the box, B, we cleaned the crap out of it before we sealed it, and C, it was sealed entirely for a whole winter. You already know what's going to happen because I mentioned skylight and I mentioned leaking. So let me turn on my handy dandy headlamp because of course we also don't have very much battery because it's supposed to be morning and clearly it doesn't look very morning-y. That's a towel that we shoved in there yesterday afternoon. And I just checked a bunch of our journals. You can see that's like completely drenched. Everything is just kind of soaked. Yeah, this really sucks.
I don't even know what I would have done differently. That's the thing. Like, we anticipated as many things as we could, but...
Well, also we installed it according to instructions.
I know, we did everything we should have done. But it didn't work out because of the wet coast.
No.
We are no match.
No, for this amount of rain, no.
For the elements on the west coast. How do people live here?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, another thing we didn't tell you about our plans for today. Where are we going first thing?
Well, we have to go to the mechanic because our parking brakes are stuck and they are probably done through now. I never saw them smoking, but probably they are still done. So those need to be unstuck and likely the shoe replaced. And then hopefully they can do it in a day. And we can head on. Because I have an appointment in Victoria tomorrow.
We're not having a good week, I don't think.
No.
It's been a week of like pure work, pure dealing with new issues with the water and the skylight cropping up and the parking brake. Smile.
You smile.
I can smile for the both of us.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see how much water is in there. Wow. That's a lot of water. Oh boy. We gotta get that leak fixed soon. At least it's like localized to one spot and we know where that spot is and we can catch the water. So what's the plan?
Get a garbage bag over it and tape it all the way around so the water doesn't get to the skylight anymore. Rubber has some cracks. I guess that could be why it's leaking.
driving?
The rain is more annoying than the fog is.
Ooh, a mountain. Kind of. Hello. We're like literally on the road to mechanics.
Yeah.
We're not on the road to pitches anymore. We're changing our channel.
Well, what happened to the parking brake?
Yeah, it's stuck. Like the pedal, it comes back out, but I can see that the wire that goes into the back is like pulled out and it doesn't retract back anymore. So
We have left Hubert in the hands of Cal Tire. OK Tire was pretty okay. We'll see if Cal Tire is pretty Cal. L-O-L.
what a good joke.
So tired. What is the verdict here, Mr. Moritz?
Looks like the parking brake was seized on one side already, so somebody already snapped the cable there, and then it seized on the other side. So now Caltire snapped the cable here, so it at least is drivable. Like they removed the seizure and released the pressure on the, it's not really calipers, the shoes. Anyways, we got a quote for it to be fixed. They also found a little leak on the axle gasket, which is a quick fix. And then we'll be coming back next week Friday and they'll do the job.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see where we are staying tonight.
Time to do the home search again.
I found our place for tonight. The review says, wow, what a stay. If you're looking to be fully immersed in the culture of Langford, this is a must stay. A man gave me a haircut in exchange for a skateboard while I was waiting for my washing, met a pro climate change advocate for the first time, and witnessed a woman start a fight over a dryer and laundromat. Even the police came by and asked me about it. 10 out of 10 would stay again.
We just had the funniest encounters. My cousin's boyfriend suggested to us to put a carpet on top of where we are sleeping when it gets really rainy outside to like dampen the noise so it doesn't sound like a drum in here. And we've been strapping this like black utility mat to the little platform at the back, and we hear a homeless person come by with their little wagon. Their wheels are crunching on the pavement, and then I'm like, they're gonna try to steal the carpet. And Moritz is like, who's gonna steal that rag? Like, what did you say?
That wet carpet?
That wet carpet. No one's gonna steal that wet carpet. And lo and behold, we hear the little pylon screw wiggling. We hear something, and I'm like, and Moritz peeks out, and you're like, hey, leave that, please. Okay, so good night for now. We're gonna have enjoy the rest of the evening. Good morning, everybody. We are still on Vancouver Island. I feel a little bit like we're just like sitting ducks right now, waiting for our appointment to get the parking brake fixed. Today, we're gonna try to see as many beaches as possible. Despite the weather, you can probably hear the drumming. That is the rain hitting our box right now. Sleeping through that is a little bit difficult. I've become best friends with earplugs. Well, in a rush to leave, we forgot to lock up our drawers. And now everything is everywhere.
Not our morning.
Not our best day, but what can we say about IKEA drawers? They will survive you launching them out of their shell into the front cab. So anyone who's out there and debating between IKEA drawers for your build, I highly recommend them. Alright, we've made it to the Juan de Fuca trailhead, and we were debating on hiking this whole trail. It's 47 kilometers, but they are doing some repairs on like a bridge and other access points on the whole trail during this off season, so it's not something that's possible for us right now. We figured we'd still try to make it to one of the beaches, Mystic Beach, because it's supposed to be so friggin' beautiful. We were looking at photos of it on Google, and it's just, I think it's gonna wow you. I think it's gonna wow us too. But let's get started. Oh, on the hike, everything is soft and mushy here.
But you have to put your trust into us, and we will help you through, 'cause we only want what's best for you. I know that you are having trouble leaving right now, but every
So we are heading to Botanical Beach now, at the very tip of the trail.
Looks like that over there is the USA.
USA?
A? So we're in the middle of nowhere, which means we don't have any reception, and I'm gonna make mac and cheese from memory. These are the ingredients. I think this is how it goes. You get some butter, melt it, add the flour to make a roux, put in some warmed milk. We don't have milk, we'll do so with cream. Add the cheese into the bechamel sauce, and then toppings, paprika and mustard, macaroni. Oh, I guess throw in some of this mustard, Dijon mustard too. Green onions. And voila, got yourself Kraft dinner.
Ah.
Grated cheese. Not my favorite thing to do in this world. Enjoy! So we watched Dune, the movie, and we've been like obsessed. with it since. We picked up the books to read them.
She's been obsessed.
I've been obsessed. I like crushed through the 800-page book in like less than a week. And Moritz is working on the German version of it, but it's so good. If any of you guys are watching or like reading Dune, oh my god, it is so good. You have to go read it. It's like way better than Game of Thrones, at least in my opinion. Wow, maybe I've offended some people by saying that. I could not get through J.R.R. Tolkien's The Hobbit. He was just so wordy and long-winded.
The Hobbit was okay. Lord of the Rings is pretty bad.
I don't know, he's just so...
Especially his last 2 books are endless.
Like, Frank Herbert, he just like moves a plot forward in like 5 words and the plot moves forward and you're like, wow, how does this guy do this with words? And it's amazing. Highly recommend that you go do this. Okay, the pasta is almost ready. Then we can start on the bechamel sauce. Bechamel time. Put the brick of butter in the pot. Just like 3-ish tablespoons of flour. It's to like thicken the sauce. And then get it all over the place. If your sauce has not splashed all over your kitchen, you're doing it wrong. Right? Wow, this is a lot of cheese, Moritz.
It's like 300 grams.
Ow, that was hot. Why did I do that? Ooh, look at that. Look at this cheesy grin I have on my face. You can't get rid of this cheesy grin. I'm so excited for mac and cheese now. Alright, needs more cheese. That is always the answer. Paprika, Dijon, a little bit of mustard powder as well. Oh, I forgot one spice. Nutmeg is key. Oh, baby. Look at this sauce. Look at this. Cheesy sauce. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So much yes. To make it super delicious. Delicious. Camper van mac and cheese. Eat it. And?
Way better than craft dinner.
That's not a good relative comparison. I
was introduced as craft dinner as the mac and cheese.
Would you pay money for this?
For this? Sure.
The day has finally arrived. We are heading back to Cal Tire. We've been waiting for this day for what felt like forever. Just like sitting ducks. I mean,
It's been raining so much. It's basically rained 5 days, constantly.
Oh man. Okay, let us show you what's happening with the skylight now. Quick update. We got 1 towel, 2 towels, and this morning this thing had like a cup of water in it. Maybe not a cup, like a quarter cup. Yeah, didn't do a good job whatever we did up there, so don't do what we did. I mean,
I think it's from all the expansion and contraction during heating in summer and cooling down at night, and that slowly wiggled the screws.
all right, well, let's get going, folks. The folks over at Cal Tire are probably waiting for us. We're a few minutes behind schedule, so let's go. Hello.
We had an issue with the length of the cables that were originally ordered. We tried a couple different options. We weren't having any luck. We reached out to the dealership. We were able to get the left side from the dealership, no problem. The right side's ordered up for Friday morning, and it's something we can easily install and won't take very long. Are you guys still going to be here till Monday next week? Or are you guys driving away?
Our plan was to head out tomorrow.
We wanted to head over to Seattle tomorrow.
Gotcha. You guys are you coming back through Victoria at all in the next
Probably also not. No, like we were thinking of going further south. So. So yeah, if you look that up, you'll find us. On YouTube.
Read the pictures?
Yes.
Very cool. Yeah, awesome guys. Well, hey, sweet. I'll definitely check it out.
Yeah, thank you so much, Adam.
Guys, no worries. It was awesome talking to you, and safe travels and have fun on your trip.
Thank you.
I'll see you guys next week, okay?
Yeah. All right, cheers. Thank you. Oh, thanks again, Adam. That was so awesome. I mean, you know, not 100% news, it's just news.
Yeah, and I looked at the missing cable, so I think we can do it ourselves. Like, it's really...
You're like DIY master
I
here.
don't know. That is that cable that goes around, over to the passenger side, and then you hook it up, and you might have to twiggle a little bit to get the right tension on that side.
Yeah.
So I think we'd be able to do it.
Yeah. Well, highly recommend this Cal Tire. The customer service has been probably the best that we've experienced in any mechanic shop. Left us great notes. Adam came out and explained everything to us. They had diagrams that looked like they were used very often, so I can't imagine we are the only ones getting this treatment. So if you're in Victoria, they're on Douglas. Yeah, check them out. I guess we're gonna head on the road and we'll update you on yet another ferry. And gloomy. How do you say butt F without saying butt F?
I don't even know what that saying is.
So we were told to swing.
Time to suck on a macaroni.
Ew. That sounds so gross. Why are you doing such a thing?
I argue.